Hey friends, welcome to Audio Underground. I'm blckjcksn, and honestly, I think I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I get to spend my weeks digging through the underground, which is now basically TikTok and Instagram and whatever social media, and streaming services. But I get to dig through the underground here and find incredible new music, reaching out to artists to hear the stories and then bringing those songs right here on Audio Underground to you. That's not just important work, it's a ton of fun. And the fact that you trust me to do it means everything. Now here's the thing, Sonic Scout Radio is different by design. We don't run commercials, we don't do pledge drives, and we don't take government funding. We're independent, just like the artists we feature. But that also means it takes real work to keep this going. I seriously put in 50 plus hours a week building these shows, and the airtime we give away isn't free to produce, it costs money, there's an overhead. That's why we ask each artist who gets featured to contribute a small amount, just $10 per track, to help keep the lights on and the signal strong. But here's the important part. Not every artist can afford it. Honestly, some are just starting out, some are younger and scraping by, and some are making music outside the US where even $10 feels like a stretch. And those artists, they deserve to be heard. So we do everything we can to get them on anyway because the music is worth it and their voices matter. That's where you, the listeners, come in. If you believe in this mission, the best way that you can help is by joining the Patreon at patreon.com/audiounderground. Every contribution you make helps cover the tech that keeps us on the air, helps presenters like me dedicate the time it takes to find and tell these stories, and most importantly, helps us give a platform to artists who can't throw in that $10 but still deserve their shot. And there's more excitement on the horizon. The brand new Sonic Scout Radio app is almost here. Apple is going through the approval process. It's taking a little bit longer than we were hoping for, but it's almost here. We're days away, literally. And no one's more ready for this than the presenters who've been pouring themselves into this whole project. We can't wait to make it easier, more convenient, and more secure for you to tune in and support these artists. So stick with me. Tonight's show is full of firsts. You're going to hear a few bands that only have one song out in the wild right now, and some voices bringing a fresh new sound to the underground. This is the kind of music you'll be able to say you heard here before anyone else, and that's the best part of all this. Thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting independent artists, and thanks for helping us keep this movement alive. This is Audio Underground, and we're just getting started. All right, let's head to Minneapolis to open the show. This band is called Honey Please, and this is their track also called Honey Please.
Stay up late and let it go. The less you hold, the more you can grow. Feelings fleeting without all my foxes. PHQ, I'm checking all 9 boxes. I'm too slow to ever learn that what I say can leave a burn. And years later you will still remember looking at the scars from his perspective. But I don't care, it's my fault. I messed up,
That was Honey Please by Minneapolis band Honey Please. They've only been together for a couple of years, but you can already hear how dialed in their sound is. Playful and catchy and definitely made for the stage. Their self-titled debut album came out last year. Go give them a follow on TikTok at HoneyPleaseMN and keep up with what they're doing next, because I've got a feeling we'll be hearing a lot more from these folks soon. We got a couple coming up now from someone I like to call Swoovy, mostly because that's his name. This is Swoovy with Ideal, followed up by Rock With Me.
send help for me. Cause recently my broken heart's lying to my brain. Oh well, I guess I gotta pick up my head and put my mind to whatever is some various things. Some crazy out of his mind kid and visions of a world with it all. They say get paid for what you love, so here I come, watch me spread wings. Cause recently I'm jumping out of my skin, full time dreaming again, so come rock with me.
That was Swoovy with Ideal and Rock With Me. He was born in Kansas City, Missouri, grew up in the North Johnson County and Wyandotte area, and his roots are in blues, jazz, and R&B, and you can hear those influences in what he's doing now, but he's also pulling from all kinds of other sounds to shape really something fresh. Since taking what he calls his leap of faith, Swoovy's already released a handful of singles, some music videos, and his Wonder Boys Lullaby EP, a project that came straight out of his first heartbreak, which I'm sure we can all relate to. What really fuels him is the idea of not leaving any what-ifs on the table, chasing his personal legend through music and putting it all out there. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Swoovy. Hey, before we jump back into the music, I want to take just a minute here to talk about how you can help keep Audio Underground alive and thriving. Again, we've got a Patreon set up at patreon.com/audiounderground, and it's the single best way to support this project. There are different tiers starting at just $5 a month, and honestly, if all you want to do is throw in that $5, sign up and cancel right away. You'll still get a full month of perks, and if you want to stay on as a sustaining subscriber, well, I would be forever grateful, because that's what makes it possible for me to keep doing this week in and week out. And here's why it matters. We live in a world right now where independent music is everywhere, which is an amazing thing. You don't have to know the right people or sneak into some smoky basement club just to discover something new anymore. The music is out there, all around us, at your fingertips. But here's the flip side. It's too much. You can drown in it. You can scroll for hours and never find the real gems. And on top of that, you can't even trust the big streaming platforms anymore, with AI-generated tracks flooding the playlists. That's where I come in. I'll put in the work. I'll put in the 50+ hours a week digging through the noise, reaching out to the artists, and making sure what I bring you is the good stuff. Real human voices making extraordinary independent music. So if you believe in this project, if you want to see it continue, check out the Patreon at patreon.com/audiounderground. Whether it's $5 or more, It all makes a difference. You'll be directly supporting independent music, and you'll be helping make sure artists get the spotlight they deserve. Hey, by the way, while we're at it, go follow Swoovy on TikTok at Swoovy_. That's SWOOVI_. We're going to switch gears a little bit and get into something called Zenai. He's not new to the scene. He's been releasing music since 2017, steadily carving out his place with a sound that leans into hip-hop, R&B, and futuristic vibes. Tonight, I've got 2 tracks from him, Shake and Martian. Let's dive in.
So fly when I'm banging the drum. 2 women in my room. Girl got hoes, so I gotta play cool. 3 never felt so free. Making that stack money coming to me. 4 never gonna be potent. A 0 to 100 to a million. Feeling no ways. You can turn on my shit, but I never ever get in my way. Ooh, where I work this bitch, got a feeling like she taking my time. Ooh yeah, it's a feeling that's not gonna go. Lot of internet calls on your phone. Bet you never seen a boy like this. Yeah, I'm catching these ends while you catch trains. It's a fake fur, what you can't say. I'ma stay down when it goes high. Still make your man jealous cause I'm that guy. Pretty boy energy's big dick. That's why they keep running back so quick. Got my hands full cause I ass thick. And I give a good head like a broke bitch. Girl, we on the way up. Nothing on us back. All the shit that we passed ain't keeping us stuck. Yeah, making it last like I made an impact. Are you feeling that pulse? You can call me Tori, I was switch lanes. Now I got a bitch paid off on my pain game. And let me bring it back to the 1. Don't run from the sun. It looks so fly when I bang in the drum. 2 women in my room. Girl got hoes, so I gotta play cool. 3 never felt so free. Making that stack money coming to me. 4 never gonna be potent. A 0 to 100 to a million. Feeling no ways. You can turn on my shit, but I never ever get in my way. Ooh, where I work this bitch, got a feeling like she taking my time. Ooh yeah, it's a feeling that's not gonna go. Lot of internet clones on your phone. Bet you never seen a boy like this. Oh yeah, so fresh, so clean that they outcast me. New car smell when I'm making that cheese. I forget how I got this fly, feeling like Tupac, got all eyes on me. I've been busy making money work for me. Drop X-Files, now the aliens call me. Women wanna sit on this face, let's face it. Guess that's why I'm underestimated. Girl, get right now, tell me all your wildest dreams. I come in your fantasies, and I'm out like Casper. Peace, it's a game of X's and O's. Brown boy been Xing these hoes. I don't fuck around with the industry, but the industry gon' be fucking with me. 1, don't run from the sun. I look so fly when I bang in the drum. 2 women in my room. Girl got hoes, so I gotta play cool. 3 never felt so free. Making that stack money coming to me. 4 never gonna be potent. 0 to 100 to a million more.
It mirrors itself.
Run it in, run it by, pick it up, do or die, heading out. Where am I? Checking in, who am I? Ignorance is a bliss. I cannot afford to give you an eye. Ignorance is a bliss. I cannot afford to give you an eye. Enemy to the self, illuminate. Lemonade, lemonade, lemonade. I'ma be on lyrical lemonade. Juice to it, you can never minimate. Everything I do is a giveaway. Watch you come back in a bigger way. Then they give it back in a bigger way. Nomad dick got a better taste. Everybody be on that X shit. Block calls all of my exes. Nomad, but you can't flex this. Own that, all of my masters. Wallets like a night magnets. My girls never look average. Rappers way too slow with the drops. Young boy never need practice. Run it in, run it by. Back it up, you would die. Heading out, where am I? Checking in, who am I? Ignorance is a bliss. I cannot afford to give you an eye. Ignorance is a bliss. I cannot afford to give you an eye. Turn the range to a Mars rover. All my best songs when I'm sober. All of these women never show love. Now I'm on the rise when we're closer. Elevate, burn on the inside. Ice cold bars, just to freeze on the outside. Batman got a kitty calling his mobile. Nudes on signal. Damn, she's so fine. Skin getting smooth like a criminal. I make waves, that's decibels. Count my bands to the decimal. Bombay sipping, that's protocol. Fat check me, I ain't local. I'll be never not went local. Got fine women, they ain't no ho. Full play, got you momos. Hollywood dreams, that's Coco. I might just dead your so-so. All of my friends ended up like nails. That's why your boy moves solo. High on my highs like Lolo, so I can get in my Lambo. Be someone's better than Timbo's. Whoa, chill, I'm feeling myself, bro. All of my records are plans, I've been getting manic cause I think there's too much to manage. I'm still creating some havoc in east of Atlantic, the extraterrestrial damage. You're now one of a kind, this game and the things you bout to do you cannot imagine. I keep it organic with views, the fake ones will lose. I run it, you panic. Run it in, run it by, back it up, do or die. Heading out, where am I? Checking in, who am I? Ignorance is a bliss, I cannot afford to give you an eye. Ignorance is a bliss, I cannot afford to give you an eye. Run it in, run it by, back it up, do or die. Heading out, where am I? Checking in, who am I? Ignorance is a bliss, I cannot afford to give you an eye. Ignorance is a bliss, I cannot afford to give you an eye.
It mirrors itself.
That was Zenai. He's been releasing music since 2017, steadily building a catalog that mixes futuristic production with the heart of hip-hop and R&B. What really sets him apart, though, is his ability to rap in multiple languages: Sanskrit, Arabic, and English. That kind of versatility doesn't just make the song stand out, it gives his music the global reach that you just don't hear every day. Across his projects, you'll find him pushing boundaries, experimenting with new sounds, and weaving cultures together in a way that feels completely natural. Whether it's a track built for the club or something more atmospheric like Martian, there's always intention behind it. Zenai is proof that independent music can go places the mainstream just can't. Fearless, multilingual, and forward-thinking. Today, you're getting a taste of that with Shake and Martian, two tracks that show just how wide his creative lens really is. Give him a follow on TikTok at Zenai51. That's at XENAI51.
Hi, my name's Ocean Rivera, and this is my debut single, Rain. You're listening to Audio Underground on Sonic Scout Radio. Thanks for tuning in.
Bristol, what I said tonight, find a love I said I might. Sometimes I just want this pain to drip away off me like rain. Hope that what you said was real. Look at you, my heart you'll steal. My whole life is full of pain, but with you it just turns to rain. And I hate you for making me change, and for bleeding yourself in my veins, and for locking my heart in your cage, then leaving me out in the rain. And I hate you for playing these games, and for making a fool out of me.
That was Ocean Rivera with Rain, his debut single, his very first track, and what a debut it is. Ocean was born with a dream, an endless love for sound, and you can really hear it in this song. He's capturing the storms we live in and the beauty that follows. Rain opens the door to a world where vulnerability is strength, and that strength leads us closer to changing not only ourselves, but maybe, just maybe, even the world around us for the better. I had a really cool conversation with him recently through email, and he totally understands what we're trying to build here at Sonic Scout Radio, a platform where independent voices can be heard and celebrated. And with the debut this strong, you know there's a lot more to come. His next single, Forever Gone, is on its way soon, but right now you can follow him on TikTok at Ocean Rivera Music and keep up with his journey. And don't forget, follow Sonic Scout Radio on Instagram. That's where we're most active, and on TikTok too. You can also find me on TikTok. That's where me, personally, I'm most active. That's at blckjcksn, no vowels, blckjcksn, no vowels. And on Instagram, at audio.underground. I try to keep that updated as well, but I'm definitely most active on TikTok. Stay connected, because artists like Ocean Rivera are exactly why we're here. Right now, this is Cat Door with Tangled.
I was born with a head on my shoulders. It wants to be good, but don't work like it should. When I try to fit into the boxes with labels like Japanese maples and all of my cables, I'm tangled. I don't have all the tools, so I bend the rules. Did you learn after school? Did you do what you had to get over the hurdles and swallow what curdles and try not to hurt those you love when your shadows all tangled? Leave it out in the wind, and it blows. Leave it out in the rain, and it moves. Leave it out in the night, and someone stole it. Leave me out on my own, too slow. What I would give to grab onto a handle that didn't break off in my hand at a standstill. Won't open, I'm hoping the clothespin that holds in the notes I have written on loose scraps of paper. Don't add on a layer, go be a team player, be a doer, not a sayer. Words never would save her. Leave it out in the sun, it burns. Leave it out, and it turns. Leave it out of the light, and it grows earth. Leave me out in the woods, and I'll learn. Where is the line between monsters and angels? Would you look for a halo under the bed, though? Is this a night?
That was Cat Door with Tangled, a track that really shows the mix of grit and beauty Jillian Walker brings to this project. Cat Door is an indie folk pop sound built on loop cello, synth, harmonica, and really some brutally honest songwriting. It's raw, whimsical, grungy, and it comes together in a way that really feels deeply personal. Even the name itself tells a story. If you've ever lived with a cat, I have too, you know it's not really about being on one side of the door or the other. It's about freedom. The freedom to come and go, to move between comfort, fear, excitement, or uncertainty on your own terms. That's what Cat Door represents musically too. The freedom to explore, to not feel trapped, and to find strength and vulnerability. And Jillian knows what it means to rebuild and redefine. She spent nearly a decade touring the country with the band Cuenca, playing festivals like Bumbershoot and Hardly Strictly, recording at Bear Creek Studios, even landing an NPR Tiny Desk concert. But after that chapter ended in 2022, she had to start fresh, both personally and creatively, and out of that came Cat Door. Now she's channeling all of that experience and resilience into something new. There's a debut full-length album coming in 2026 called Who Shot the Couch, with more singles set to roll out between now and then. So Tangled isn't just a song, it's part of a whole new era that Jillian is building from the ground up. Make sure to follow Cat Door on TikTok at Cat Door Songs. We're going to do another double play here. This is Maddie Frank with Pop Singer and Folk Singer.
Tales got me wearing my own name that I forget every time that I need change. Oh, I've been pulling petals from the flower in my head. I quit time and again. Don't got many minutes of my own, so I spend them how I want when I get home. Oh, it's not really COVID if it's having fun with the way of the world. Nobody's got wings like us to whisper together as twin flame crash. I act like I chose to be born. Can I give that to you? Love your face, baby. I already forgot your name, and I'll keep these flowers until they rot. I need a little company to run their hands through my hair. I'm not having a fire, but there's smoke in the air. You know we can breathe. Let's do it free for now. I got the flowers and the trees and the little therapy. They're all wasted. Love it to that melody. You know that. Taking a break from admitting mistakes, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've been tripping on my stash. I've been trying to fight, turning it into a hack. I've been eating good and filling the gaps, and I thought you noticed that. And I'm kissing the Lord, and I'm not looking back unless you're into that. Unless you're into that. devil works hard, but he doesn't work a 9 to 5. And he made drugs, but he doesn't need them to feel alright. Just a kid, barely keeping on the lights in their eyes. And I've killed myself 100 ways, 100 times. My neighbor bought a gun that he's not too scared to show. But he's too scared to talk to people he doesn't know. Came from a town where only the crabgrass grows. Oh, there's a mess, but a comment of people right next to pros. And I do feel bad about it, but I don't wanna know what I heard on the internet and on the radio. Maybe I'm too young to catch a break, but I'm getting too old to throw. But that's just how it goes. Oh God, I think I'm slipping in the red again. Spending all this money I don't quite have it yet. Who am I looking to a good Samaritan? Oh, I'm gonna steal from myself, check out line instead. And I do feel bad about it, but I don't wanna know what I heard on the internet and on the radio. Maybe I'm too young to catch a break, but I'm getting too old to throw. But that's just how it goes. 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 I don't feel bad about it when I got nothing to say. Are you not entertained? Full tone of favorite songs of mine, they have favorite complaints. Are you not entertained? Absorbing content like someone benefits from it. I'm just absorbing content like someone benefits from it. Don't think I've ever felt innocent. For my whole life I will pretend.
That was Maddie Frank with pop singer and folk singer. What an amazing pair of tracks. Maddie is a self-taught multi-instrumentalist, vocalist, producer, and songwriter based in Durham, North Carolina. He creates what I would call naturalist art pop for modern druids. Yeah, music that's grounded, but with this otherworldly shimmer that kind of stays with you. His sound blends pop and R&B vocal runs with moody folk rock textures, and his lyrics strike this perfect balance between deeply personal and universal. He's not just making songs, he's crafting experiences that feel almost cinematic, nostalgic, and brand new all at once. You can dive deeper with his self-produced debut album, Duda, and check out the homemade video for Pop Singer, which he put together using found materials around his house and neighborhood. And if you want to stay up to date with what's going on with Matty Frank, follow him on TikTok at Matty Frank Music. He's one of those rare artists who's building a world of his own, and I cannot wait to hear what else he has coming. This is a little something called I Wanna Go Home by Sunny Nelly. That was Sunny Nelly out of New York City, just singing about wanting to get the hell out of work and go see his crush. Been there, man. I think we all have, right? My crush, she's just right upstairs though, so luckily I don't have to go too far to see her. Hey, baby. Go show Sunny Nelly some love and follow him on TikTok at Sunny Nelly. That's SUNNIENELLY. All right, I've got 2 more songs left for you today, but before I get to it, I want to take just a couple of minutes to circle back to something really important. You've heard me say it before, but it's worth repeating. This whole thing only works because people like you believe in independent music and in giving artists a real platform. Sonic Scout Radio is different. No commercials, no pledge drives, no government funding. We're completely independent, again, just like the artists we feature. And that's the way it should be. But it also means we need support to keep going. That's where the Patreon comes in. If you go to patreon.com/audiounderground, you'll see we've set up a few different tiers. They start as low as $5 a month. And here's the thing, even if you only want to throw in that 5 and cancel right away, you'll still get a whole month of perks. But if you stick around as a sustaining supporter, that's what really allows me to keep putting in the 50 plus hours a week it takes to find new music, talk to the artists, and put these shows together. Think about it. We live in a time where independent music is being made everywhere. It's easier than ever to access, but it's also easy to drown in. You can scroll for hours, get lost in algorithms, and end up with AI-generated fluff instead of the real human voices that move us. That's where I step in. I'll do the digging, I'll spend the time, and I'll bring you the good stuff, the artists worth your ears. So if you've enjoyed today's show, if you believe in this mission, or if you just want to help shine a light on music that might otherwise never be heard, check out patreon.com/audiounderground and see how you can be part of it. It really does make a difference. All right, let's get to these final 2 tracks and close this thing out the right way. Here's a couple by Diet Light out of Milwaukee, Madison City Parking Ticket Groove, and Flying Cars and New Fonts on Audio Underground. That was Diet Light out of Milwaukee with Madison City Parking Ticket Groove and Flying Cars New Fonts. They call themselves a refreshing, low-calorie way to get your face melted, and I think that about nails it. Evan, Kelson, and Max started jamming back in college, turned their mix of garage, rock, grit, power pop hooks, and post-punk energy into one of the most fun indie sounds out there. They're all over the Midwest. Check them out at dietlightmusic.com. Light is spelled like the beer, L-I-T-E, because they're from Milwaukee, and of course it would be spelled that way. And give them a follow on TikTok at dietlight_Evan. I'm Black Jackson. Thank you for listening to Audio Underground on Sonic Scout Radio.